I'm Andrew Evans. I'm the producer and assistant director on The Texas Witch, also from Shelby County. So me and Gianna met on a film set early or late last year, and I knew I wanted to get into filmmaking, and it just turned out we were an awesome team and being able to work together. And so I started kicking ideas around with her on what we could do, and we had several different ones, and horror is my expertise. It's not necessarily hers, but she's such a great writer that she was able to really come up with a good story. So I came up with the story. She wrote the script for it.
Hi, my name is Gianna Lutz. I'm the owner of Seventh Letter Productions. We're producing the upcoming film, The Texas Witch, taking place in Jacksonville, Texas. So The Texas Witch is a film. There's a witch that haunts the Jacksonville forest, and anybody who enters the forest disappears. And Piper Strickland's brother Jason goes missing in there, so her and 3 of her friends take it upon themselves to go in after him, in search of him. But what starts out as a rescue mission quickly turns into a bloodbath. And will they make it out alive? As far as casting goes, we have quite a successful cast. We have Andrea KGB Lee, who is a UFC fighter who a lot of you might know. She just won her recent fight, so we're really excited about that, having her on the team. And she's playing the witch, Emily Covington.
I always use it as plural. We have witches, but not necessarily multiple witches, if that makes sense. We have multiple people cast to play the witch. But the main one that's going to be best known is Andrea KGB Lee, which is the UFC fighter that recently won her fight. She's one of the top fighters in her weight group in the world, and so she will be playing the Texas Witch.
And we have local country music star Neil McCoy, who is playing Detective Womack, as well as Justin Biltonen. He's the bassist from 3 Doors Down, and he's playing Detective Parlor. We also have Swade McCoy, who is Neil McCoy's son. And as far as casting goes, our main cast, we auditioned for them, just like any movie would. But a lot of the roles, we really wanted to get a following behind us. So we reached out because, you know, we're lucky to live in a day and age where we have celebrities at our fingertips, whereas back in the 90s or before, it was almost impossible. And with the way that social media is now, it's almost better to get somebody who has a social media presence. And this was all Andrew's thinking. He said, let's get people with followers, people who have momentum on social media, who have a further grasp and a further reach, as opposed to paying somebody, you know, $100,000 for one scene, who maybe has, you know, a small following. So I have to give kudos to Andrew for really logical, smart, forward thinking.
So the Texas Witch, we wanted to do something that would stick in somebody's mind to where it was very iconic when you think of it, you know, not the Louisiana witch. It just didn't flow right. So the Texas Witch was something very cool, but also it wasn't a slasher. It wasn't, you know, it's something very different and something that could pick up its own identity over time.
We're hoping it'll be released at the end of 2021, beginning of 2021. So I'd say somewhere between December and February.
How did we want to shoot it? Did we want to shoot it kind of found footage? Did we want to do like POV type style? And we decided that we didn't want to do that. We wanted to kind of be more of a typical approach to it. So Anthony's going to be our director. He's out of, right now, Shreveport, Louisiana. Work the camera and direct and make sure the flow of the movie's good, and kind of use his vision, work off of us and his vision, put that together and make something really cool. So we've gotten, not just in where we're filming at, but also in my home area, we've gotten several businesses to help us out, to, you know, in support. One of them is Fancies over in Tenaha. Squad Apparel from Tenaha also to help us with wardrobe. So, you know, everybody in East Texas has really come together and supported us and helped us get this thing off the ground.
We're really excited about the fact that the community of Jacksonville came together to help us put this movie together. If it wasn't for them, I think that a lot of things would have been a lot harder. Everybody was so generous with buying t-shirts and extra donations and letting us use land and buildings, promoting the movie everywhere. So when we say thank you, we just really want you to know that it comes from the bottom of our hearts, because we are truly appreciative and grateful for all the support that we have received.
Just support us, keep the love coming. We appreciate it more than you would ever know. Like us on Facebook, The Texas Witch. You can find there's a link on Facebook. You can follow it for the Instagram. If you want to help out in any way, please message us or reach out to us. We would love to have you, and can't wait for everyone to see it.